2024 Audi S3. The 2024 Audi S3 bridges the gap between the comfortable A3 sports sedan and the all-out RS3 performance machine, with 306 horsepower and all-wheel drive to help conquer any road, though its price tag rivals that of larger, more potent sedans. The 2024 Audi S3 is a subcompact sports sedan specially modified by Audi's engineers to deliver heart-racing fun, with quattro all-wheel drive for extra control on lousy roads and in bad weather. The S3 is talented at zipping through traffic and fitting into small parking spots. Step inside the meticulous, sporty interior and you're welcomed by high-end materials and user-friendly technology. The back seat isn't very roomy, and the S3's price tag comes close to large and higher horsepower models, but it's a well-crafted, practical package for those who want a sports car that can handle real-world driving. 2024 Mercedes-Benz CLE under the hood is the same smooth and refined turbocharged four-cylinder that powers the C300. Its 255 horsepower matches the standard output of the BMW 4 Series coupe. Step up to the CLE 450 and you get the same turbo-boosted six-cylinder engine found in the E-Class sedan. In the CLE it's pumped up to produce an impressive 375 horsepower, which is more than you get in the Audi S5 coupe. To get all that power to the road, the CLE 450 also includes 19-inch wheels and sport-tuned suspension. And every CLE comes with the brand's excellent 4MATIC all-wheel drive system and its refined 9-speed automatic transmission. The all-wheel drive 2024 Mercedes CLE is a new addition to the luxury brand's expansive lineup. The seductively styled new midsize coupe replaces both the Mercedes-Benz C-Class and Mercedes-Benz E-Class coupes, while combining the best of each in a fresh design. At 191 inches long, the CLE is about the same size as the outgoing E-Class coupe, but Mercedes has added a bit more front seat legroom. The rear seat is best for kids, although there's about 2 inches of additional backseat legroom compared to the old C-Class coupe. The CLE's cabin is premium in every way and packed with technology, including the same infotainment system found in the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, its flagship sedan. (2024 Mercedes-Benz C-Class). Introduced in the 1990s as the brand's entry-level model, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class has evolved into one of the best compact luxury sedans on the market. It's now positioned above the smaller CLA and below the recently redesigned E-Class. This fifth-generation C-Class was last redesigned in 2022, but the 2024 C-Class brings a very notable addition. Joining the 255 horsepower C300 and 402 horsepower AMG C43 is the new AMG C63. Previous C63 models opted for a burly V8 engine that pumped out up to 500 horsepower. This new model gets a 2.0-liter four-cylinder hybrid powertrain that produces an exceptional 671 horsepower using technology gleaned from Mercedes' Formula One race car. The coupe and convertible versions of the C-Class are dropped from the lineup, but a new CLE model is scheduled to fill that void next year. With the addition of the AMG C63, the C-Class sedan lineup now seems complete. Luxury-minded shoppers will find the standard C300 to their liking, while the AMG C43 is a great pick for those seeking a bit more performance. The C63 is for the rare individual who craves the highest levels of athleticism. 2024 Nissan Z. Nissan changed the US sports car landscape when it introduced the 240Z more than 50 years ago. As crossover SUVs have skyrocketed in popularity, it's refreshing to see the Nissan Z continuing. Now in its seventh generation, the modern Z showcases styling cues from past models, such as the headlights inspired by the 1970s Japanese market 240ZG, and taillights that are reminiscent of the 300ZX from the 90s. More than just a good-looking sports car, the latest Z delivers impressive performance to match its design. Under the hood is a twin-turbo V6 that puts out 400 horsepower, more than any previous production Z car. Driving enthusiasts rejoiced when it was announced that the Z would come standard with a 6-speed manual gearbox. In addition to the powerful V6, the Z gets a tuned suspension, strong brakes, and a reinforced chassis, improving overall driving dynamics. For those holding out for the ultimate performance version, this year Nissan introduces the 2024 Nismo Z with updated styling that improves aerodynamics and increases downforce. The Nismo Z boasts an additional 20 horsepower and 35 more pound-feet of torque. Affordable sports cars are a dying breed, so we're pleased that Nissan is continuing to invest in the Z as it clearly appeals to a loyal following. BMW 2 Series. There was a time when BMW was known worldwide for its sporty luxury coupes. More recently, SUVs have dominated the market, and BMW has smartly followed suit. That doesn't mean the company has abandoned two-door body styles, though. The BMW 2 Series keeps the coupe flame lit, along with the larger 4 Series and 8 Series. Not to confuse things, but there are also 4-door Grand Coupe models of each. However, for 2025, it seems likely that the 2 Series Grand Coupe will either be redesigned or discontinued in the US. Typical BMW shoppers probably won't lose any sleep over the prospect of losing the Grand Coupe, since its front-wheel drive platform is shared with some mini vehicles. That leaves the more desirable 2 Series Coupe in place, which attracts drivers seeking a higher level of performance at a relatively affordable price. You can choose from 2 engines in either rear-wheel or all-wheel drive, and for the driver with an even stronger appetite for power and cornering, there's also the raucous BMW M2, which is reviewed separately. With 2-door coupes falling out of favor with the mass market, there are few challengers to the 2025 BMW 2 Series. Its closest rivals include the 4-door Audi A3 and Mercedes-Benz CLE. BMW i4. Rivals such as the Cadillac Lyriq and Mercedes-Benz EK sedan offer more space and practicality, along with a substantial increase in luxury, but the i4 is certainly more entertaining to drive. The Polestar 2 is also worth considering, with slightly lower prices than the i4, more cargo space, and similar range estimates. The BMW i4 represents a pretty simple concept when it comes to EVs. Take an existing gasoline-powered vehicle and swap out the powertrain for batteries and electric motors. The 2025 BMW i4 shares its looks, inside and out, with the gas-powered 4 Series Grand Coupe, and it offers many of the same features. The i4's driving characteristics are similar, too, with a sporty feel and available high-performance trims for extra thrills. Unfortunately, the shared architecture between the i4 and 4 Series means the i4 has limited cargo space, and no frunk for extra storage. The i4 is available in several trim levels, with top models serving up 536 horsepower and blistering acceleration. Range estimates span from 276 to 310 miles depending on model.